Right, to the maze! To the Ashtray maze, finally. We can clear it. While using launch to carry additional objects, press RB to launch. Okay. Music! Hopefully not copyrighted. This is definitely different, but I guess, you know, we needed the music to take control. Okay, well this has got to be finale music, right? People's shoes just left in front of their doors? What is this? Could I take their shoes? Okay, that's very powerful. We've suddenly become overpowered. Okay, doors are closing around us. Well, that's fine. We're not going that way anyway. We're going wherever the music leads us. Through all of these doors. Yeah, this is overpowers now. Nothing can stop us. We're too powerful. The walls have fallen. Don't copyright strike me, whoever made this music. This is gameplay and transformative. I don't want your music. It's cool. It sounds like Artie. Is Artie singing? Was he an artist all along? Okay. Yep, this is Batman level shit. Obviously we're running up the walls, but the camera is different. Okay, there's a doorway into the abyss, into the light. That's perfect. Just land on it so that we don't actually float. That's exactly what I wanted. Everything is upside down. Okay, this is definitely crazy maze. Up here. That just sounded like it sealed. Oh, it's a lift. I was gonna say, that sounded like it sealed off on itself. Well, I was gonna go fight them. Yeah, that's overpowered. That is so overpowered, especially when we've already leveled everything up so strong. Stop hiding shield, man. Very powerful. Right, come on to my team. As if we weren't already strong. Who are you shooting? There's someone behind. There's a whole area, okay? Keep that shit. Okay, tried to punch him in the balls, didn't do a lot. Who's shooting me? You. Like the triple slam just is overkill. You telling me it's actually going to become a maze? It's not just going to be... It probably is just going to be walk forwards down that corridor, but... But there's secrets. I can smell them. Just how to get higher. We're so close. There's... Now that smells of something secret. Absolutely. Smells of something secret up there. Maybe we'll be coming back. Well. That guy wasn't as big of a problem as you might have guessed. That's interesting. You've spawned a lot of enemies and then you hide them behind walls. Do they not want to come out the doors? Are they like secret doom guys? Oh, you guys are doomed. You thought you could dodge that. You could not. And there's absolutely got to be some sort of secrets in here that I'm missing, right? They can't dodge 3. Wow, we hadn't even finished them. And they already died. We accidentally sucked one of them at full energy. It literally killed them. I wonder. Well, that's the end of the music. That's got to be the end of the maze. Didn't find a thing in it.
That was awesome.
Projector. We used the slide projector. I led the expeditions into Slidescape 36.
36? That means there are at least 36 dimensions.
The director should not put himself in danger. I told them to fuck off.
As you do.
Is this myself?
Plus you've got the gun.
Find some
You're the director.
meaning in all of this. I couldn't sit on my ass, alone with my thoughts, my memories.
You clearly survived.
Anything but that. Those who survived were deeply affected by what we found there, by what Darling brought back. It changed everything. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen.
Did Darling bring the hiss back?
But I did find my meaning in that desert.
Or did he bring another entity?
Like a needle drilling in, cutting through the containment suit, reverberating on the base of my skull. My whole being.
Okay, so he was getting Polaris.
Said it was nothing. But he was wrong. It's been there ever since, growing into a certainty, into an understanding of what's at stake here. What kind of...
Did they kidnap Polaris?
And what must be done to stop it.
What must be done? Multimedia, Old Gods of Asgard. That's an 8-minute song. Jesus Christ. No unique procedures required. The object is a steel ashtray with a maze engraved on its bottom. An ever-burning cigarette rests in it. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to create a maze of shifting corridors without adjusting the dimensions of the space around it. The maze forms wherever the object is placed. Only the binder can navigate through the maze, though they may allow others through. The object was discovered at Ahi's home by a team of rangers sent to a care facility for the elderly that had come to the center of the numerous missing persons reports. Local authorities also disappeared inside after responding to reports. Agent Truman discovered an object in a room which indicates there was the source of the disappearances. The whereabouts of the missing persons is still unknown, though they are presumably lost in the maze. Okay, navigate the Ashtray maze to reach dimensional research. Okay, so it led to dimensional research.
What Darling brought back changed everything.
It's interesting that you only get part of the message. Here, you have to listen to the whole thing separately. Okay, so this is dimensional research, which is hidden in its own place. That's the area for the slide projector. On the other end of a maze. Is anyone else seen the janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission to come in here? And how the fuck did he get through the maze? He probably is the one that is bound to the maze. Foundation? You have seen the foundation base of a building tree. The house grew here, there, everywhere. We are there and everywhere. We have a door there. It's a direct link. There's a door within the Ashtray maze that leads directly to them. So there's more secrets in the Ashtray maze. So, oh right, there's secrets in there. It's probably up that climb or through walls that were appearing.
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
The weird looking machinery, the light detector, it will detect any lies, but if you tell it the truth, it will electrocute you. So you have to lie when using it. The big speaker, it is always emitting sound, though you can't hear it. It must be kept in a soundproof room, otherwise it will... They all have the same speakers, so it's probably not the entity that's in there. But there's clearly some sort of entities in there. Otherwise it will make your ears bleed. This is actually an entity, the dentist chair. If you sit in it, your teeth will instantly be filled, but the instant you leave, you will feel great pain as though your teeth were drilled. On all of your teeth. That's also another dentist chair. Maybe they're comparing non-entity to entity and seeing if they can duplicate them. To all dimensional research staff, I heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up around dimensional research. The sand is precious research material from a foreign dimension and will have to be examined more thoroughly when I have the time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of this sand, I will bar you from any future research endeavour. You will spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a crucible staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sands. Okay. He is investigating the sand dimension. Yeah, I think they're trying to replicate things and research the differences between them. And again, a lie detector with many speakers pointed at it to see if it reacts. This one is filled with red sand leaking from the sand dimension. Charge velocity boosts. There's red sand everywhere. No ability is nothing. I think we should be concerned about this red sand.
There was a doorway here. To where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now. Are you close? Just on the other side?
Can't get high enough. There's an elevator there. Okay, doorway to the sun dimension. Death awaits everywhere. I can fly up there now. Stand away from the frame. Are we meant to be going through there? This looks exactly like the place in Ordinary. Projector room. Doesn't seem to be there.
Projector's not here. Moved again.
Yeah, I mean, he said he took it with him, didn't he? He took it into a room to nuke himself with it. We saw the video. He took it with him to destroy himself. It's weird, because this was sort of projecting as though there was a dimension that maybe we could have gone into previously. Doesn't seem to necessarily be showing that anymore. I probably should have tried to go into it. But I was too sidetracked with flying. Up places. Which again, we see more higher places. Secret box. Astral blip ammo refunds. Yeah. Holes in the ceiling. Turns out it was just the way to go. Nothing down there. Okay. Everything's good. Right, let's go. So I'm going to be trapping something in here.
Color slide film, this side towards...
For demonstration purposes only, not the actual object of power. He's got a lot of slides there.
From each slide is a physical portal into another dimension.
We've got that.
Dylan's sister burned the rest in Ordinary before we could intercept. The text on it, color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36.
Which would suggest there's more.
Slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work. Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart.
That doesn't sound fun.
Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests show nothing amiss. And the number 36.
But there has to have been some entity there.
Slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance,
It's interesting that you can choose to look at it like that, or you can watch it from the other thing. Right, let's close the doors.
There were casualties.
No one's getting back into the projector room.
Communication is an issue.
Hedron Research Lab, Resonance Lab. Okay, this is the lift that we saw before. Interestingly, doesn't go down even if I'm trying to send it down. Darkness. Cubes. Interdimensional puzzles. Hedron and the Hedron Resonance are arguably the greatest assets this bureau has ever possessed. The security of Hedron is unspeakably vital, which is why we have taken or hidden the identity from the majority of Bureau employees. This report details the containment procedures required for the Hedron containment chamber, including details on specific gas pumped into the containment cell, mechanical upkeep of the resonance siphons, and the arrangement of acoustic pillars to dampen or amplify the sonic range of the chamber. Okay, so they stole Hedron from that other universe. That's probably what he's keeping. Because Hedron, it's important that they keep alive. Because Hedron is amplified through the Hedron devices, which is why they work. It's the sounds that Hedron makes that stops all of the sound working, which is stopping the hiss getting in. And it's imperative that he keeps that safe so that the hiss can't take everyone over. See, but he's working for Hedron, and it is vital and important that Hedron is protected, because otherwise the hiss gets into everyone. And he has designed a containment cell, keep Hedron shielded and safe, and stop it from muting the entire universe, but also harness it in his devices. I mean, that's nice of you to put the solution on the monitor itself.
We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36.
It was Hedron.
It is an entity. A living
Hedron!
organism of a considerable mass.
You stole
I
it.
named Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here?
Yep. It is.
You're here. You're here. They have you.
It's the Hadron Collider.
I remember her from Ordinary. I thought I'd never see you again. Hang on, I'm coming.
Did that just interrupt the multimedia? Was there more to that? Final message. We got a phone call. Or another final message? He's now naked and afraid. What's going on? This wasn't on the monitor.
I'm Dr. Casper Darling, and this is my final message. It's not the end. But after this, I won't.
You won't exist anymore.
I exposed myself to Hedron resonance fully. It's changing me. I've seen. I've been shown so much.
You got a little crazy.
Slidescape 36 was where Hedron stopped the spread of another.
The former.
Oh, it's terrifying. It really is. It's another source of resonance.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Trench was exposed to this other. It will now spread.
The
I've done
hiss,
everything
then.
I can to stop the Hedron resonance amplifiers. I don't know if it'll make a difference.
So trench got took over by the hiss, huh?
I won't be here when it happens. I should have told him any more. I'm being sent one more lesson. Something wonderful, I think.
One more lesson, one more power? But you know that it's going to kill you.